Hey everyone, it's Tuesday. We're working on our tiny challenges here. We'll also put some money towards our Letterbox savings challenges, and I have something unique in this binder to show you today too. Welcome back. If you are new here, my name is Laura. I'm a teacher, a mom, a budgeter. We use a zero-based budgeting system, sinking funds and savings challenges, just like our tinies here, to help us stay on track with our finances and to help us reach our goals. I also primarily use prop money in my budgeting systems. So if these are things that interest you, take a moment, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a future video. Happy Tuesday, everyone. We've got my tinies all set up here. If you are new to my Tiny Tuesday, each envelope has a set of tinies within them, not just one, but a couple that we are working on as a group. And when that group of tinies does complete, we'll go ahead and put that money towards what the envelope tells me. So this envelope says pets. So when all of the tinies in this envelope complete together, it'll all go towards our pets sinking funds. This one here says emergency funds. This one up here says vehicles, and so on and so forth. So because I work with prop money, this money has been transferred into my high yield savings account, into my savings challenge category. I love to play these games, and then at the end of the month when we reallocate the money, I just go ahead and make the transfers from my savings challenge category into the other categories, and it's sinking funds within those categories. I've got $25 here to work with today. We've got one spicy 5 that we'll go ahead and throw into the mix. We use our 8-sided die. Whatever the die tells us, we'll go ahead and put a bill on that challenge. Okay, starting off with a number 6. So I hope everyone's week is off to a great start here. It is Tuesday, and we've got a family member who has headed back to school already this week. I can't see that one. That's a 2. So back to routines here. We've got a couple more. My daughters will be starting school this week as well. I still have a little bit more time, but I will be heading in actually this week for a meeting or two. So we are all getting back to the daily grind. We also have a birthday coming up. Our youngest has her birthday coming, and so we're really excited to celebrate with her later this week. So celebrating the first days of school and celebrating a birthday, I can't think of a more fun week. Well, maybe. I mean, summer was pretty fun. We've enjoyed our summer days for sure, but all good things have to come to an end, and the start of a school year is also a good thing to look forward to, and we will enjoy it. So there we go. Everything got a little something today, so that is good news. I did not have to do any cheating today, because you know I'll give an envelope $1 if the die does not want to cooperate. Let's go ahead and see how we did here today. I don't think we're going to finish any sets yet. My tinies are still fairly new here. I just brought them back a couple of weeks ago, and so we're still working on these. We finished some tinies within the sets, but we're still working towards completing a full set of tinies. So this first set here is from Lifted Up and Living. I love these ones here, and this week this received 1, 2, and 3. So we finished those 2, and we get to go ahead and finish the top row here of this one. So we're still working on these, and we are condensing just for 5. So I went ahead and just put the 5s in the back, and then putting my finished tinies above those, and then the ones that we might have, and then the ones we're still working on. I'm trying to separate the 5s because I don't want to count these completely until the full sets of challenges finishes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we get to go ahead and condense for a 5 here today. So we'll go ahead and put that in this envelope here with the ones that we have finished, as well as with the ones that we are still working on. We're going to go ahead and sit all together here since we don't have any extra dollar bills just yet. So that will continue on. Our next one here is from Julie's Pages. So we got a couple that we have finished here, and then we've got a couple of 5s in there as well. So a couple that we have finished and some other ones that we are still working on. This week this received 1 and 2. So, almost finished this one. So close there. So we are getting there. Let's see if we have enough for a 5 to condense. So we got another finished one there too. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We do. We'll go ahead and grab another 5. And again, sneak that one in there with our completed ones so we don't count how many 5s we have back there because we're trying to keep it a mystery. And we'll go ahead and put the other ones here that we are still working on. And our next set of challenges here is from the Enchanted Owl's Nest. And so we'll go ahead and pull out what we have going here. We finished 1 or 2 of them here. We've got a couple we're still working on. 1, 2, and 3 is what it received here today. I love these little summer vibe feel to these. So 3 we got. So we'll go ahead and shade in that 1 there, which completes that, and then we'll go ahead and shade in this 2, and that will make 3. So that is exciting. We went ahead and finished another one here. Looks like we have enough for a 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We do. Let's go ahead and grab a 5, and we'll put all this back together. Still working on a few here with this set. Again, I don't think we're going to finish anything today, but we are still making steady progress on these, and sure enough, we're going to be finishing some sets of these, and then it'll start to be kind of on a rotational basis here too. I feel that we'll start finishing them here and there, but a lot of these did come in new when I restarted my Tiny, so we're definitely doing some work here. We've got 1 and 2 for this one. These are from Vicky Thinks. I love the little icons here with these, and looks like we've got 2, so we get to finish this one with our little froggy here. You just needed 1 left, and then we'll go ahead and start the one here with this flower. So that is exciting. So we've got $3 here that we can't condense quite yet, but this one is getting really close. We just have 2 more of these challenges here to work on, and then this set will be complete. And this is one that I was working on previously before I kind of took a pause with my Tinies, so some of those might be the first to finish. And our next one here is from Savvy Girl Saves and Weekly Budgets Co. It just got $1 here today. There's 2 of them here. I love that little turtle friend. We'll go ahead and cross off 1 more of our starfish there. I don't think we have enough for a 5 just yet. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Nope, not yet. And we're still working on those ones here. So we'll go ahead and wait till next week and see how that one does. And our next set is from Neurospicy Budgeting. This one we did finish one already in the set, I believe. And then we're working on a few more here. Yep, we did finish that one. So this week, this challenge received, we've got 1, 2, and 3 that we get to add, and we're working on the final 2 here. So 3. So let's go ahead and shade in this 2 here, and we'll go ahead and shade in that 1 there for 3. Don't think that gives us, oh, it does give us 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's great. We'll go ahead and condense for another 5. And stick that in there without counting how many 5s we have, trying to keep it a mystery here until we finish the full set of challenges. But I do need to save my 1s, so we're trying to save the 1s while also keeping some mystery with how much the set of challenges will end up saving. So this next set of challenges is from myself, some motivational quotes here. And we're still working on this one here, Give Yourself Time. And this week it received 1 and 2. Looks like last week it got the 5 because there are a lot shaded in there. So let's see what we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So we do get to go ahead and condense for another 5. We'll go ahead and stick that in the back. Throw that 5 in there. You don't know how many 5s we have because we've got some completed ones there. And we are now getting close to finishing this next one here. And then we've got a few more to go. This one also came in new when I restarted my Tinies as well. And they all have different totals. So some of them total somewhere in the 30s, some of them total somewhere in the 40s. So they're kind of a range of totals as well, which will also be nice to kind of keep it a bit of a mystery when it does in fact finish. All right, these next ones here are from Lil's World 733, as well as I have a couple that are both Lil's World 733 and Autumn, Restoration by Autumn 1492. We're still working on this one here. It looks like we've got some singles that we might be able to condense, and this one got the 5 here this week. Okay, big one. We've got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow. All right, 1, 2, 3. This one is now complete. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Wow, that almost finished this one as well. Wow, that is a huge number for this one. Those 5s, I tell you, they definitely have an impact. So let's see if we can condense for another 5 here. Looks like we can. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's go ahead and grab another 5. and we'll stick those 5s in the back here to keep it a mystery as to how many we have. And we have a couple of extra dollars here too before we condense for another 5. And this one now is almost done, and then we'll just have one more to go. So we are getting closer on these tinies, getting closer to being able to finish an entire set of them, and then having the opportunity to reallocate that money at the end of the month to the different sinking funds that are in these categories that we like to focus on in our high yield savings account. So let's go ahead and put our tinies away, and then I do have some letter bucks to save here today, and I have something unique that I came across as well that I thought would be cool to share. So let's go ahead and stick these guys in here, put that off to the side, and grab my letter bucks binder here. So my Letterbuck savings challenges are the only challenges that we use real cash for. Everything else that we do is in prop money, but every pay period we do take a small amount of cash out from the bank for some variable expenses. And with that, we go ahead and take out some singles as well to be able to save for our Letterbucks. So we've got, I think we have 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I take that back. We have $11 here to save with our Letterbucks, but we've got something unique here. So if you take a look at this dollar, I received this dollar bill as change, and I didn't realize it at first, but then when I got home and I was taking a look at it, I thought, oh my goodness, this is really different. And obviously it's very worn down, and it's definitely been beaten up a little bit and torn. I mean, it feels like money, but I was like questioning, like, is this really a real dollar? If you put another dollar here in comparison, you can definitely see the differences here. So it doesn't have a letter, which is what I was first looking for. I'm like, where's my letter on here so I can use this for my Letterbucks? And then I thought, okay, I need to kind of take a look at this a little bit more. This is what is considered a silver certificate, and I received it as change, like I said, and I didn't realize it at first, but when I was going through and pulling any dollars that I had received, I noticed that it said silver certificate at the top. So I went ahead and Googled, and I thought, this can't be worth anything. I mean, it is so beat up. It's definitely not in any good condition. It's definitely been folded. I can see creases here. So it definitely has been through the ringer. But I was just curious as to what the history is behind this dollar, because it does say that it is a series 1957 as the date. And so went to my friend Google here, and it told me that these 1957 dollar bills were silver certificates, which it does say at the top that it's a silver certificate, and it's a type of currency that you could exchange for a silver coin or a bullion when it was issued. So I suppose you can't do that today, but at the time, 1957, you could exchange this for a silver coin, which was really cool. And I guess it's distinct because it has this blue seal that's here. Again, it doesn't have a letter. I mean, it does have letters here. It does have an A at the end, but it doesn't have the typical letter that we see here with our dollar bills that are more frequently in circulation. And so it was really neat to receive. I'm not quite sure what to do with it. I don't know if I should spend it or just save it, because I've never seen anything like this before. If you've seen one of these silver certificate dollars, definitely let me know in the comments, but this was definitely new to me. I did search to see if it was worth any money, and no, not really, and especially because of the condition, it's definitely not going to be worth anything, but I thought it was really cool. So I might just kind of save it in an envelope in my binder here. I'm not sure. Maybe we'll spend it, but it was just so unique and rare. I'd never seen this before or known about these silver certificate dollars. So able to learn something new here and share this with my kids. Of course, they had no idea that these existed, nor did my husband. I was like, hey, have you ever seen a dollar like this before? And nope. So we got to do a little history lesson here to learn more about the silver certificate. So I can't save this for my Letterbucks challenge, but I think I'll probably just save it in general, just because I think it's really cool and unique, even as beat up as it is. So I thought that was really cool. Let's go ahead and start saving our Letterbucks here. These trackers that I have can be found in my Etsy shop if you are interested. I have all the letters, and I save all the Letterbucks A through L, but the download does offer the ability just to print pages of single letters if that's what you choose. And I do have a Star Notes tracker as well, which we need today because we have ourselves a star note. If you can see that there, I found another star note, and that means that we have finished our first star notes tracker. So we started this back in 2024. It has been quite some time. I have found some $1 bills, and then I've found a couple of 5s as well. And I've just needed one more here recently in order to finish this tracker, and now we have it. So we get to complete this tracker here now, putting our final $1 bill in that star. And now we're going to go ahead and reallocate this money here at the end of the month. So now that we have a star notes tracker complete, I'll go ahead and put this money back into the bank, and then I will replace it with prop money. And then at the end of the month, we'll probably go ahead and randomize this money here. Let's go ahead and see what we save total. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, and 34. So $34 total is what we were able to save with these letter bucks. I've only yet seen just dollar bills and 5s, but I know the 10s and 20s and even bigger bills are out there for sure. But we'll go ahead and we'll clip this together. Super excited about that. And now we need to grab a new tracker as well. So we need to start a new star notes tracker. I think I'll go ahead and date this one here too, so that we can see how long it will take us to complete this one. So it is August 12th. And like I said, that last one we started back in 2024. I want to say at the beginning of the year in January. So it might have taken us, about a year and a half to complete it, but that's really cool that we were able to finally do so. So we're starting a new one here, August 12th, 2025. We'll see how long it takes us to complete another set of star notes. All right, let's stuff our letters here now next. So going back to the front here, we do not have any A's today. I think I'm gonna flip this over here this way instead to be able to pull out the trackers. So no A letter bucks today. We do have a couple of B letter bucks though. So let's see how many we have. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 B bucks that we get to add here to our tracker. So that is really exciting. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now that actually fully completes that second row. So we have 17 B bucks here, and now we are moving on to the last row before we're able to finish those. So that is really exciting. We have no C bucks today, no D. We do have a couple of E's, I believe, or at least one. Let's go ahead and see how many we have here. So we've got just one E buck that we get to add to our tracker here. So now that looks like it should be 8, 9, 10, and 11. So we have 11 E-bucks now, and we're still working our way on that second row there. F-bucks. Okay, we only needed 2 more F-bucks, and I think we have more than one here. So we've got 1 F-buck, 2 F-bucks. We finished our F-bucks here today. That is exciting. So now we should have 25. Let's make sure we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So $25 we were able to finish our F-bucks here. Let's go ahead and put a clip on it. Let's go ahead and check where our F-bucks is going to be reallocated to at the end of the month with my little notes here. So F dollars are going to go to travel. So that is really exciting. We're going to go ahead and just write travel on the back here so I don't forget. So now we need another F-bucks tracker here. Again, if you're interested in Etsy, you can find these savings challenges. And I do have a couple of different files. One file will have the single letters on each page. So you'll get 3 A challenges on one page and then 3 B challenges on the other page and so on and so forth. And the other one is just consecutive. So you'll have A, B, and C on one page, E, F, G on the next page. So let's go ahead and date this one here as well. So we'll go ahead and date August 12th that this one is beginning, and we'll go ahead and see how long it takes us to complete another F Letterbucks challenge. We'll go ahead and put this in the envelope here. We have no other F-bucks that we get to add, but we'll go ahead and start that as soon as we see some other ones. So no G-bucks today, although that star note that we had was a G-buck, but that's going to our star notes. H, we do have an H. Boy, I must eat my words because I was saying how we never see H-bucks, and now suddenly they are appearing. So just a few here. We just have one that we get to add. Looks like now this should should be 19 H-bucks because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 more to go. So we're on the last row. We just need 6 more. I definitely started this one back in 2024. So that'll be exciting when this one completes. We have no I-bucks today. We do have a J-buck that we'll go ahead and add. I think it's just one. Yes, it is just one J-buck, which gets us closer to finishing that second row. So it looks like there is 16 J-bucks now, and we're getting close to finishing that second row and being able to start the last. And finally, no K-bucks, but we do have an L-buck today. We'll go ahead and just add that one to the mix as well, and we are on the final row here of our L-bucks. So now there should be 18 L-bucks, I believe, because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 more to go. We do see L-bucks a little bit more frequently, so we started this tracker back in June, so it might not be long before we're able to finish that L-buck tracker there. All right, so we made really good progress today. Our tinies are moving forward. We went ahead and finished our first Star Notes tracker, which is really exciting for $34, and a letter bucks today. We finished the letter F. Let's go ahead and put these into the bag for now. I will go ahead and take these back to the bank and then exchange it for prop money before the end of August when we do our reallocation and my end of the month money moves. But we made a lot of good progress today and completed a few as well. I'm going to go ahead and put our little silver certificate dollar here in the back. Yeah, I think I'm going to hang on to this. It's $1. I might just hang on to it instead of spending it because I just think it's so unique and different that I'd like to be able to hang on to it for a little bit here. So it's just going to hang out in the back of my Letterbugs binder. I thank you all for spending a little bit of time with me today. If you enjoyed this video and you are not yet subscribed, I'd love for you to join me along on this journey. Take a quick moment and go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to go ahead and hit that thumbs up like button and throw a comment down below as well. I hope you all have a wonderful day and a great week. Take care, be well, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.